Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the best in beauty for 2015. It was very difficult for me to pick out just a few or a limited amount of my favorites from last year, but I did my best. So let's go ahead and get into it. I want to start off with skincare. So the product that I want to mention to you is called Pacifica, and it is the Kale Detox Deep Cleaning Face Wash. And it removes makeup, it cleanses and tones, it has coconut water, clay, and super greens, plus powerhouse antioxidants. It's for oily and acne prone skin types, and it is sulfate free. Another positive thing is this is 100% vegan, and it is cruelty free. But this is wonderful. I tell you, I used this for the first time and I didn't know what to expect. But when I used it, I was amazed at how clean my skin felt without feeling dry. Usually when there are products for your skin that cleans really, really well, your skin feels stripped of all its oils that it needs, and then you feel the need to use a moisturizer immediately after that. Not with this one. It felt clean, but my skin felt soft, and it still felt like it still had a nice amount of moisture in it. Okay, the next product, I'm trying not to dwell too long on each thing, is the Pure Silk Rich and Lustrous, and it is a shaving cream. And I have used this product forever, ever since I can remember. But anyway, this is the Cherry Blossom, and it's moisturizing with aloe, and it is in a rust-proof can. Since I've been using this, all the cans have said rust-proof. I keep this on the side of my tub next to my razor, and it has never rusted. It has been moist, after I use it. I have never dried it off or anything. I leave it there. It dries itself off through evaporation, and it has never rusted the side of my tub. So I appreciate it for that. Also, it leaves my legs and underarms super smooth and silky soft. So it is not lined. It is pure silk. I absolutely love this product. I have recently gotten into the Cherry Blossom. I used a raspberry, I think, before. Now I'm hooked on the Cherry Blossom. So if you all have not tried the Cherry Blossom scent, if you are into the Bath and Body Works Cherry Blossom line, you will love this. Awesome. Smells great. All right. The next thing that I have been enjoying are the e.l.f. face primers, but there are two of them. So the first one is the Poreless Face Primer, and it is absolutely wonderful. It fills in the pores, so it leaves your full face makeup poreless, just smooth and ready for pictures or whatever you want to do for your video. And the other one that I like is the Mineral Infused Face Primer, and this one is just as well. I forgot to read the bottom of this one, but the Mineral Infused Face Primer fills in fine lines and creates a flawless finish. It's not lying. The other one is the same thing. It fills in fine lines and minimizes the appearance of pores. So I have used them separate. I also like to use them both together. So you're getting the best of both worlds. And so when I use these, oh, and I got some on the cap, so well. When I use these, I love the consistency of it because it feels like it's a powder. It's going on silky smooth. It feels like you're putting a powder on, but you're not. It's a liquid. But it leaves your skin feeling so soft, like a baby's butt. But it's just wonderful. I can't say enough about it. If you have not tried this, try it. You will see what I'm talking about. Any of you who have tried it, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the next product is the Match Perfection by Rimmel. And this is a concealer. It's a skin tone adapting concealer. And it is true. It does exactly that. And let me do a swatch for you. Okay, there are kids coming home from school. I have my window open. So There it is right there. It has a little brush on it, and you just squeeze and apply. But this is what it looks like. And you smooth it in, and it blends in with your skin tone. This is also in the color light, number 245. And I love it. It does just what I need. I don't have it on today, but it does just what I needed to do under my eye or in places where I have blemishes. I'll put it on there and just blend it out, and it covers everything up. The dark circles, the blemishes. It's wonderful. The next item is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. And I like it. I like to use this for after I put on the concealer, just to keep it from creasing. I will put that on with my, what is this? My e.l.f. This brush is not labeled, but I consider it to be a powder brush, but it's just the right, has just the right curves to go underneath my eye. But it is a very, let's see, let me see if I can pour it in the cap. It's a very fine powder, but when you put it on, it kind of looks like that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but when you blend it out, you don't see it anymore, and you just see your natural skin color. So I enjoy that product and used it a lot, and I still have a lot left. It doesn't take much, but I used it a lot last year when I bought it. Okay, the next item is also an e.l.f. product. It is a bronzer, and this is in the color Beach Bronze, and I use this to contour. So that's what it looks like. I will do a swatch for you. That is what it looks like on. It is a very deep, dark brown. It has a hint of sparkle, but you really can't see it on your skin. It's not overpoweringly sparkly, but it gives just the right amount of contour. It blends out. I don't know if all of you saw the video where I used that for the first time, and it was so dark, I didn't know whether it was going to blend out enough, and so I was a little scared, but I kept going. But I was amazed at how it blended out. But it's super soft. I can't say enough about e.l.f. This bronzer is super soft when you apply it, and it blends out very evenly. I forget this one, the baked bronzer, which I use this particular one for a highlight, and this is one of my new ones. It's by J.Cat, and it's Golden Soleil. And this is a baked bronzer. It is in the color Coconut Island and number 101. And I will swatch this one for you. There it is right there. But it's very beautiful. It is a subtle highlight. It doesn't have the sheen that a lot of them have, and I do like the sheen when it comes to a highlighter, but because, I don't know, because of the formula that they made this with, and you layer it to the effect that you want it to have, and it's beautiful. I love it. I mean, you keep applying it and it becomes more of a highlight. It becomes buildable. It's very buildable. So the more of a highlight you want, you layer it more. But it's gorgeous. I like it. So any of you who haven't tried J.Cat Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer in Coconut Island 101, you might want to check it out. I love it. I used it from the moment I bought it. I just kept using it. All right, so next is the Milani Baked Blush, and it is in the color Berry Amour in number 303. And let me open it so you all can see it. It's a beautiful berry color, and it has hints of gold in there. So if you don't want to wear a highlight that particular day, if you put this on, you don't have to. It has enough of it in it to where you can get away without applying a highlight. But let me give you all a swatch of this. And I was using the e.l.f. blushes before. I mean, just religiously using the e.l.f. blushes, and you couldn't stop me from using them. And I saw this blush in the store. I bought a lipstick and I saw this blush and I said, I'm going to try this out. And I did, and now I have been using it ever since. So that is one of my top beauty faves for last year. But this is buildable as well. If you want that hint of blush on you, then you just put just a little dab on your cheeks. But if you want to have more of that berry color, then you build it up until you get the effect that you want from it. So it's gorgeous. The next thing that I have for you is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Perfection in the Anti-Aging. And of course you all know that I love this formula better than the regular one. I like the way that it goes on my eyes. It feels smooth, and this has been the only one that I've had that I've purchased. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I never went out to try another eye primer. I've seen some that have tempted me into wanting to try it, but I'm gonna finish this out first, and I'll probably repurchase it and maybe get another one. Hopefully I can get a sample of another one to try, but I just love this one. So let me show you all the consistency of it. Most of you know what this looks like, but for the sake of those who might be watching and have never tried this particular eye primer, or have not yet started using an eye primer, I'm going to show it. So that's what it looks like. And you just blend it in over your eyes. And basically an eye primer helps you to bring out your eyeshadows more. It gives it something to adhere to, and then it gives your eyeshadows a bigger pop. They stand out better. So this is the one that I like. All right, next is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. Yes, I love this. And you know, I love the sparkle too, so that's another thing that drew me to it. But this is in the color, what is it? Topaz Twinkle 100. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so the shadow part has a sponge. So you apply it with a sponge, and that's what it looks like. And then the other side with the sparkle, the glitter, there's a blush. Oh, did I say a blush? A brush. So I'm going to apply that, and that's what that looks like. So let's see, the shadow and the glitter. And there is a trick to using this. So if you haven't used this already, it may be more trouble for you. I didn't care. I like this, and I like the look of it once I learned how to put it on. But the shadow, when you apply it on your lids, you need to let it dry before you look up and move your eyes around. Otherwise, it will separate. It will stick to the areas that you don't want it, or it will layer up on areas that you don't. So you have to let it dry completely before you move your eyes around. And the same for the glitter part. You have to let it dry before you decide to look up or do any eye motion. So that's the trick to it, but what it looks like after you do it is just amazing. I love it. All right, next, let me move it on down. All right, the I don't know if I'm going to show this or not. I'll wait. All right, the next thing is an eyeshadow palette that I've come to love last year, and this is the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette. And it's just that, it's very basic, but you can create a very nice smoky eye look, or you can create a very nice naked look to it. It's very natural look is what I mean. with just enough shading, but it won't look, if you do it right, it won't look like you have any makeup on at all. It has a very natural finish for your final look. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I don't always use this just with this palette. I use this in conjunction with other palettes as well. So my normal everyday makeup look, when I put on makeup, when I go to the store or something like that, this is the palette I'll use. I will only use this palette. If I am creating a look with various colors and shades, this will be the foundation for the look, and then I will add the color to it. So this is a great palette to use. Next is an eyeliner that I have been loving, and it is the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner, and this is in black, jet black. So let me show you the pen. It's very easy to use. You just have to make sure that you have the amount that you want on the brush. Otherwise, let's see, and that's not easy to see. I forget to put my hand in front of it sometimes, but that's the brush. It is very black, very, very black. That's the liner, and it's beautiful. It's easy to use. It's easy to create your wing with it, and it's affordable. For those of you who are on a budget and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg to get the Kat Von D liner or whatever other liners that are out there that are higher end, I think this one is the way to go. Okay, okay, so I tell you, this next product that I love was hyped up so much by so many of you makeup gurus that I had to get this. This is the, what is it? The Scandal Eyes by, who are you? Rimmel, I think it is. Yes, by Rimmel London. And this is the nude. I'm trying to find the actual name of it. Yes, 005 Nude. But this goes on your waterline, and I tell you what, the hype was real. It makes your eyes pop, it makes them look brighter, and let me give you a swatch on this one. Thank you. You know who you are. You know who, which one of you, or which, any of you uses this and have done several videos using this. I saw you, and I appreciate you. This works. Okay, so there's the liner. It's very nude. And it sure does brighten your eyes. It sure does. I don't use it with every single look, but I use it when necessary, and it does the job. I love it. Thank you all. Okay, so you know, the next thing is mascara. This is my baby. I love this mascara. So far, there hasn't been a mascara that has taken me away from this Revlon Lash Potion Grow Luscious. This is in the color Blackest Black. Let's see what number it is. It's so tiny. 221. But let me show you the brush. It's a nice brush. Very, very nice brush. I can't say enough about it. But it lengthens, it volumizes. My lashes, I don't have any mascara on today. My lashes are pretty much non-existent. You will not see them. You will have trouble seeing them far away. You will have trouble seeing them close up unless I have mascara on them. So if you're looking for a mascara that gives you the length and gives you the volume, but is not like hard or anything like that, you want a soft formula for your lashes, this is not the one for you. But it is a hard feeling mascara. Once it dries, it doesn't bother me. It's not one of those formulas that kind of weighs your lashes down. It stays, you know, if you crimp or curl your lashes, it stays curled until you remove it. But some people care a lot about the formula and they want their lashes to feel soft. I don't touch my lashes enough to care about what it feels like after I apply the mascara. I just want the look. I want to look like my lashes are super long, and so this is what it gives me. So there's that. I have also come to appreciate the M.A.C mascara that I tried, the false lashes. This one has a softer formula. So if you want that, if you play with your lashes like, you know, you can play with your hair, and it's not a good practice to just touch on your lashes anyway, but I, you know, wanted to see what my lashes felt like after I applied this. They are very soft. The one thing about this, to get the look that you want, the longer lash look, you have to apply several coats of this to get that. You will not get it by one or two applications. So that's one thing that I had to get used to, and why I didn't like it at first. I was like, okay, they're saying false lashes, but it's not giving me that. So I played around with it just to see, and you have to build the formula up on your lashes to get that look. So all in all, even after building and building, this is still a soft formula. So I wanted to let you all know that. Okay, so onto the brows. The Milani, let's see, what is this called? Easy Brow is what I use, and this is in dark brown. And I'm going to show you the pencil, and I will do a swatch on that. And this is the brush, and I'm forgetting the actual technical name, but it's a very soft brush. So what I like to do is brush my brows first, brush them out, and then, you know, draw in the areas that are sparse and darken up the areas all through the brow, outline them, and then I'll brush again. And the next product that I like is the wax. This is also the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Wax. And so I need one of those jumbo pencil sharpeners, but if you look closely, there's the wax right there. So I need to sharpen it so I can use it easier. But, oh, I didn't bring my, the gel, the brow gel that I use. That's also by Milani. But I'll have to show you that in another video. It's not something that you haven't seen me use anyway, but I wanted that to be a part of my best of beauty. All right, so moving on to the lips. I want to show you something else that I have come to love, and I used in 2015. This, and I'm about to swatch it first because I'm getting ahead of myself, but this is the NARS and Cruella. And this lipstick is beautiful. Oh, I love the color. And this is highly, highly pigmented. And that's just one swatch. I just grazed my arm with it. But it's so pretty. All right, the next one is, about to take it a look again, the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss. What color are you? Ravish Raspberry 06. That's what it looks like. And let me swatch it for you. I love the feel of it. It's semi-sticky, but not to the point where you're having to, you know, separate your lips all the time. But it is a highly, highly shiny lip gloss. So they're not lying to you when they say brilliant shine, because it is beautiful and brilliant. You do have to layer. I don't know if you can see the area in between where you can kind of see my skin through it, and then the other part is thicker. You have to kind of reapply to get an even coat. But once you do, it is gorgeous. Gives you a gorgeous look. Okay, now the next three things that I'm going to show you are a lip look that I have created, and I have received so many compliments on this lip look. So I'm going to show you, first of all, the lip liner. And this nude with the gold on top of it. Really gives you a hard time to see. This is by L'Oreal, Color Rich, and this is in the color Chocolat, and I don't see a number on there, but that's what the tube looks like. And the liner is the color of the lid, but I'm gonna swatch it for you anyway. That's what it looks like right there. And I'm gonna show you the lipstick is by Milani, and it is in the color Nude Cream or Nude Creme in the number 26. That's the color. And let me show you a swatch. Now you're gonna say, wow, compared to the lipstick, that liner is way too dark. But it works. It works. Just the whole look. I'll have to show you one day on a video. The whole look together, it just comes together. And also, I'm going to show you, I'm about to swatch it again before I show it to you. Okay, another Milani Brilliant Shine lip gloss. It does not have the color on it, unfortunately, but it is a nude color, if you can see that. And I will go ahead and swatch that for you. Okay, now, there's the swatch, and I combine these three together. And what I will do with the lip gloss on top of the lipstick is sometimes I will put it right there in the middle of my bottom lip, go like that, and then it will create a little bit of a shine to it without covering up my whole lip. So the next lipstick that I have is by M.A.C, and it is in the color Dark Side. Let me tell you, I have, I think, a couple more M.A.C lipsticks as I just got into M.A.C. I kept hearing about M.A.C, M.A.C this, M.A.C that. My cousin told me about M.A.C, and I still was hesitant because of the prices. It's like, okay, is this going to feel like any other lipstick? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this lipstick here is like my favorite, and I'm almost scared because it's my favorite because I wear this all the time. I have it on right now. I wear this all the time, and I have to stop myself because I don't want to use it up, but then I don't want it to like disappear like after it's all gone. It's almost like I want to go ahead and order another one just in case, so I can kind of feel freer to use this as I really want to. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful deep dark red, blood red, hint of berry color. But anyway, let me swatch it so you can see. So beautiful, so beautiful. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It also looks like this because it's on my lips right now, but that's the swatch. And I can't say enough, it feels good. It's so moisturizing, yet it's so pigmented, and it lasts a long time. It lasts mostly until I wash it off, or if I feel like I need to apply some more, which I hardly ever do, then I do that, but it lasts all day for the most part. And in my book, it lasts long as I need it to. So I can't vouch for the all day thing, so erase that, rewind. It lasts as long as I need it to. I haven't guessed or paid attention to the amount of hours that I have. Anyway, that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed my personal Best in Beauty for 2015. I always enjoy talking to you all about the things that I enjoy, and I want to share with you so you all can get a hold of some of those things too if you're interested. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next video, God willing. Take care. Bye-bye.